khq-tv, Spokane.
This is the NBC television network.
I don't know. What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
I'd go to college.
Me too.
If I had the money.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
I don't know. What are you gonna do?
You don't want those fries.
What are you gonna do, Jack? Eat your way to college?
Really? I'm going to college on the new GI Bill. You serve full-time in the armed forces or part-time in the reserves, and you earn a lot of money for tuition.
The GI Bill.
They using that pickle?
For young men and women in the armed forces, it's a great place to start. See a local military recruiter.
We're back.
Truckers, start your engines. Mazda, 2.6 liter, 121 horsepower. Toyota, 3 liter, 150 horsepower. Nissan, 3 liter, 145 horsepower. Chevrolet, 4.3 liter, 160 horsepower. S10, the most powerful compact pickup of the group. More power to get the job done.
There's a new force in the air. You can't beat it, and you can only buy it at Foot Locker. The Nike Air Cord Force, exclusively at Foot Locker. Where else you gonna go? The difference between a great athletic shoe store and all the rest is as simple as black and white. Foot Locker. Where else you gonna go?
Imagine if there were virtually no limits to how large your company could grow and still communicate effectively. Imagine being able to protect your communications investment even as you expand and expand and expand. AT&T introduces Definity 7585, a new communications system so advanced it is literally impossible to outgrow.
Your life is changing, and State Farm is there.
I'm State Farm agent Jim McConnell. Terry Saylor's life insurance started out pretty simple. Then there were 3 children, 2 new mortgages, a big job promotion for Terry, and for Mrs. Saylor, a life plan of her own. 7 updates in just 6 years. State Farm agents are there to start you out with life insurance that works for you.
And like a good neighbor.
And we're there to keep it working for you.
State Farm is there.
If you've ever dreamed the dream of a champion, now your sports fantasy may come true on NBC Sports World.
If you've ever dreamed the dream of a champion, now your sports fantasy may come true on NBC Sports World. Next.
We're not a company, but no company has more pride in what they do, or more pride in how well they do it. We offer you a meaningful and fulfilling future, one that goes far beyond the ordinary, one that brings with it the respect and admiration of Americans everywhere. We're not a company, we're your country. We're the Air Force, the Marines, the Army, the Navy. We're the Armed Forces. It's a great place to start.
To the heartbeat of America. Listen to the heartbeat. Of America. Oh, yeah.
When America wants to haul, tow, or just have big loads of fun, Chevy Astro's the van that can.
To the heartbeat of America. Chevrolet.
That's today's Chevrolet.
Express mail from your post office has a whole fleet of 727.
We deliver, we deliver.
A guaranteed morning delivery.
We deliver, we deliver.
And an overnight price of just $8.75.
We deliver, we deliver.
Speed, convenience, price. It's a package only we can deliver. Express mail from your postal service.
We deliver for you.
Six-time Player of the Year Tom Watson, Paul Azinger and a field of golfing greats tee off at the Hawaiian Open this weekend on NBC.
We're not a company.
But we'll give you a chance to work where there's always a challenge.
We'll give you opportunities to learn, to develop.
To perfect skills that you thought were beyond your reach.
We'll help you build a career that can reward you for the rest of your life.
We're not a company.
We're your country.
We're the Army.
The Navy.
The Air Force.
The Marines.
We're the Armed Forces.
It's a great place to start.
You've seen those Chevy versus Ford tests, right? We came up with one of our own. Half-ton 4x4s, best available tires, driven at the same identical speed right through this 18-inch deep ditch. Now, this is a real controlled test, so don't you try it because you'll damage your truck. That's a Chevy with torsion bar suspension, and that's the Ford with twin traction beam suspension. And you can see why we've had a change of heart in pickups.
That's today's Chevy truck.
Well, I was worried about my hair because I participate in a lot of sports. I have to shampoo every day. And a lot of times I'll shampoo 2-3 times a day. And I worried till I used my daughter's Johnson's baby shampoo.
Johnson's cleans hair clean, leaves hair healthy looking, no matter how much you shampoo.
My hair feels clean using Johnson's baby shampoo, and it feels healthy. And those are the important things to me.
The more you shampoo, the more you need Johnson's.
So, hey, I think I'm doing the right thing for my hair.
Next weekend, come home to all the excitement of college basketball. Saturday, a great intersectional rivalry when Lou Carnesecca's Redmond of St. John's battle the DePaul Blue Demons. Then next Sunday, J.R. Reed leads the Tar Heels of North Carolina against the Maryland Terrapins. College basketball, it's the stuff weekends are made of on NBC Sports.
It takes time to get your gal to see the light. It takes time. It isn't always love inside. From the first little glance, till she's ready for romance. Remember, little man, it takes time. It takes time to make the coffee percolate. It takes time to get your gal to set the date. From the first moonlit walk till you get the baby talk.
The Elegance Collection from Citizen.
Yeah.
Didn't you see that sign? I can't even see out this windshield. Would these help? Of course they would.
Get $1 back on Anco winter blades. They prevent the buildup of ice and snow.
How's that, Ollie? Much better. Now I can see the ski slope. Ski slope! Oh no! Oh! Ollie, I didn't know you could slalom.
Anco winter blades, to see your way clear.
If you'd like to get the Reebok Revenge, size 15, you can go to Foot Locker or Gargantuan Green's Locker. Foot Locker, where else you gonna go? Foot Locker carries the largest selection of cross-training shoes for whatever your routine. Foot Locker, where else you gonna go?
We're taking the new road, we're taking the olds. Mama and me were traveling in style, mile after country mile. This is the new generation of olds.
Cutlass Sierra, a new look, a beautiful way to travel.
This is not your father's Oldsmobile.
It's my mama's.
This is the new generation of olds.
There are headaches
And the car payment is overdue.
and headaches. There's aspirin and Anacin. The Anacin aspirin formula relieves headaches better than regular aspirin.
Feeling better, hun?
Not just better, better.
Anacin, better relief.
The product. The proving grounds. The results. STP gas treatment is the edge.
Few people really understand money, how to make the most of it, how to use it effectively. To most people, money isn't funny. It's serious business. If you're concerned about your money and your family's future, ask your financial representative about the investment products of Kemper Financial Services. because you shouldn't lose sleep worrying about your investments. Kemper, a concern for your future.
Harry Mason taught them everything he knew.
I'm not sure it was the right thing to do.
But he didn't know that one of them was a killer.
The classic murder in a locked room.
I'm innocent, damn it.
The perfect student learned the perfect crime.
You certainly put us all in the middle of Ken's defense.
And your own.
Raymond Burr returns in the first all-new Perry Mason movie of the season, The Case of the Lethal Lesson, tonight.
Escape to Orlando, Florida, Toronto, Canada, and beautiful Paris, France. All on The Next Great Escape.
Sunday afternoons on Q6.
The following is an announcement of no interest to anyone.
At Waterbed Emporium, we don't think you should ever lose interest in purchasing a waterbed or bedroom furniture. So this week, we'll give you 12 months to pay with no interest. Plus, everything store-wide is sale-priced, including America's most famous name in sleep, Sealy Flotation. And we'll give you 12 months to pay with no interest. We pay the interest. Interested? Hurry, because we have no interest in this sale at all Waterbed Emporium showrooms.
Well, you probably won't believe it, but I have 407,510 miles.
98,398 miles. My Toyota truck. I love it.
101,978 miles.
213,000 miles.
126,672 miles. My Toyota truck. I love it. And I love it.
I really love it.
1 mile, and I already love it.
Who could ask for anything more?
khq-tv, Spokane.
Yo! This is Mars Blackman, and this is my main man, Michael Jordan. And this is a pair of tight Air Jordans from Nike. This is something you can buy. And this is a patented, vicious, high-flying 360 slam dunk. This is something you cannot do. Let me repeat myself. This you can buy. You cannot do this. Can. No!
The rules of the game, brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. What constitutes a 5-second closely guarded violation? We'll find out.
I'm State Farm Agent Richard Clay. I take care of the Barber family's insurance, their car, their home, and life insurance too. Jill and Sherman like the way State Farm handles all the details on their auto and home coverage. And when it comes to life insurance, they like the way I listen to help them make sure that as their family grows, so does their State Farm protection.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Anytime a defensive player is within 6 feet of the offensive player with the ball, you will see an official start a count. 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on. As long as that defensive player remains within 6 feet of the offensive player with the ball, the count remains. If he gets to 1005, 5 seconds, you hear a whistle, you have the violation closely guarded, the defensive team will get the ball out of bounds at the nearest spot of that violation. However, if the offensive player opens up the distance of 6 feet, opens it to 7, or dribbles beyond the defensive player head and shoulders, the count is off and will only be reestablished once again when the defensive player gets within 6 feet, and then you have a new count. You may dribble 4.9, you may pick up the ball and hold 4.9. As long as you are within the 4.9 and he has not reached 5, you have no closely guarded violation.
And that's today's edition of The Rules of the Game, brought to you at halftime of every NBC college basketball game by State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. King their game off defense and offensive rebounds. UNLV leading North Carolina State by 15 at halftime. We'll be back at Reynolds Coliseum after these words from your local station.
Their cruise ship was held hostage.
Can't you leave the women alone?
As passengers, they were helpless.
Don't let them see you cry.
But when an innocent man was murdered,
Where's my husband?
a shattered wife vowed vengeance.
I want to get them.
The tragic true event that shocked the world. Carl Malden, Lee Grant, the hijacking of the Achille Lauro, Monday.
Be a big brother.
How do you decide what you want to be when you grow up?
It'll make a man out of him and a boy out of you.
You can have it all. Quality, power, dependability, value. When you buy a blue water boat with a Merc Cruiser stern drive from Karstens Marine. Because what it all comes down to is this. You want the most fun from the best boat for the least money. And you want it from a dealer who's going to give you a hand even after you've bought the boat. Blue Water, Merc Cruiser, and Karstens Marine. An unbeatable combination. Karstens Marine is your authorized Merc Cruiser dealer.
Winter of the Inland Empire brings out the best in today's full-size four-wheel drive Chevy truck. Today's Chevy truck looks better, works harder, and lasts longer. Chevy's half-ton 4x4 has more ground clearance than Ford's, and inside more leg and shoulder room. Chevy delivers more horsepower than Ford, and Chevy Shift on the Fly Insta-Track leaves Ford out in the cold every time. If you've been thinking Ford, come drive a Chevy. You'll have a powerful change of heart.
That's today's Chevy truck.
Now at your Inland Empire Chevrolet dealer.
khq-tv, Spokane.
At BASF, we believe to see in new ways, you need to see with more than one pair of eyes. Synchronize your energies with the people down the hall and around the world. Because the more ideas you can build on, the higher we can all reach. From agribusiness to healthcare, we're creating new worlds by seeing in new ways. BASF. The spirit of innovation.
You know what moms are like. You bring home a new guy, they put their foot down. Come home a little late, they put their foot down. Well, my mom's no different. I get this great new Oldsmobile Cutlass Calais with a quad 4 engine. And what does she do? You got it.
This is not your father's Oldsmobile.
I put my foot down. Uh-oh.
This is a new generation of
Express mail from your post office offers you guaranteed morning delivery.
We deliver, we deliver.
Saturday service at no extra charge.
We deliver, we deliver.
And an overnight price of just $8.75.
We deliver, we deliver.
Speed, convenience, price. It's a package only we can deliver. Express mail from your postal service.
We deliver for you.
My grandfather captured the spirit of the American family. Oldsmobile's 88 Royale has captured the spirit of a new generation with its beautiful blend of modern technology and comfort. For today's American family, the 88 Royale is state-of-the-art.
This is the new generation of Olds.
And in the spirit of true value, Oldsmobile gives you $400 cash and a year's supply of gasoline. Just buy your new 88 Royale by February 28th. See your Oldsmobile dealer now.
What's in a name? The Kemper name means the security of solid insurance protection. For your life, home, business, and auto. Even reinsurance protection. But Kemper's more than insurance. It's Kemper financial products, like mutual funds, annuities, and money market funds, working to bring you better tomorrows, insurance and investments. Ask for them by name. Kemper.
Six-time Player of the Year Tom Watson, Paul Azinger and a field of golfing greats tee off at the Hawaiian Open this weekend on NBC.
This is the new generation of Olds. This is you. This is high. This is Olds. This is not your father's Oldsmobile. This is the new generation of Olds. Oh yeah, this is the new generation of Olds.
Once, there were a few proud men
Men of adventure. Men of courage. Men who knew the meaning of honor. There still are the Marines. We're looking for a few good men.
I had to try this to believe it. Denerex tingles. Tells me it's doing more. Selsun Blue, no tingle.
Both Denerex and regular Selsun Blue have dandruff medicine, but Denerex adds an extra anti-itch medicine.
So long, Selsun Blue. Hello, Denerex.
People who count on my brakes are important to me. So the people who work on my brakes are important to me.
The people who work on your brakes at Midas are trained brake experts. Remember, nobody beats Midas. Nobody.
On Midnight Caller.
I think I may be your father.
A hostile reunion.
Pool is not my game.
What is?
Running out on your family?
Peter Boyle guest stars Tuesday.
Looking for some fun that won't leave you cold? Come out to the track. Coeur d'Alene Greyhound Park is the hot ticket for winter fun. Enjoy fast-paced racing action, big payoffs, and more. All in the comfort of our huge climate-controlled grandstand. There's non-stop Greyhound racing live 6 nights a week, Tuesday through Sunday, all winter long on our specially heated track. Our new winter post time is 7 p.m. nightly. Wednesday matinees at 3 p.m., Saturday and Sunday at 1:30. Plus, win big with our new twin trifecta, Coeur d'Alene Greyhound Park.
Alex, you just hate to admit that there is a sisterhood among women, thank you, Mom, that you don't find among men.
That's a fabulous point, Mel.
Weekdays at 4:30.
khq-tv, Spokane.
You hear the thunder, thunder.
If you've been itching for the hot looks, high performance, and driving excitement of a Pontiac Grand Am, now's the time to act.
Get on your Pontiac and ride! Pontiac ride!
Because now with up to $1,100 cash back for qualified first-time buyers, the hot-handling Pontiac Grand Am fits your budget like never before.
We build excitement!
I'm State Farm Agent Jim Cornwell. When I first insured John and Susan Rager, I told them my job was just beginning. Now there's a new car in the family, a new home, and a new Rager, John Lawton. We just got together for a family insurance checkup. That's State Farm's way of helping you keep up with all your changing insurance needs. Because if you're anything like the Ragers, things can change pretty fast.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tomorrow, still haunted by the war, these vets are back in Vietnam facing their nightmares. I'm Tom Brokaw. An extraordinary journey to find inner peace on NBC Nightly News.
You hear the thunder, thunder.
You can see it in the way it looks. You can feel it in the way it drives. This is America's premier sports coupe, Grand Prix.
Get on your Pontiac and ride!
And now is a great time to check out Grand Prix with GMAC financing as low as 4.9% or up to $1,600 cash back on select Grand Prix for qualified first-time buyers.
We build excitement!
See your dealer for details today.
Oh, no matter what you do, trust that I'll be there for you. You can depend on me, yeah. Feel the power of a friend. Know that time and time again. You can depend on me.
New improved Kodak batteries last longer than ever. So when you need us, we'll be there.
You can depend on me.
New Kodak batteries. Depend on us to last longer.